Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't posted on this channel in a minute and things have changed. So I got a haircut the other day. It's like still pretty long, but it honestly used to be like down to here. Also, another thing is that I'm a lot more tanned. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you guys follow our Honkless Julie channel, that's my boyfriend and I, we do challenges, vlogs, mukbangs, all that fun stuff. If you guys follow that channel, then you would know that we went to Costa Rica for about a week and we just came back, which is why I wanted to do this type of video. So this video is going to be all about packing for a tropical vacation. We went to Costa Rica, but I think this list can pretty much apply to any kind of tropical destination. So this list pretty much consists of things that I'm really glad I brought, things that I wish I brought, and I will quickly mention a couple things that I did bring but did not use. So all in all, this list basically consists of things that you should definitely bring. All right, so let's start off with the essentials. These are things that you must bring no matter what your style is, no matter what you're doing on vacation. These are things that you must bring. So I got a little bag here of my essentials. I tend to pack a little bit more than the average person when it comes to vacations and things like that, but I'm basically showing you all the things that I used pretty much every single day. So the first thing is pretty obvious. It's sunscreen, but you have to make sure that it's a really strong SPF. SPF 15 is not going to cut it. The sun in these tropical countries is on another level. Like, the heat is real there. This has power stay technology. It has an ultra lightweight feel and it is water and sweat resistant. So this sunscreen I use for my body, and then I got another one especially for my face. So this one is by Aveeno. It is also SPF 60 and this is also water resistant. So both of these my boyfriend and I used throughout the week, and they're still like pretty much like halfway full, and we lathered these on. So another essential is bug spray. So we actually spray this on every single day right after we put on our sunscreen. We sprayed it on, rubbed it in, and we did not get any mosquito bites. So another thing that I actually forgot to bring and that I wish I brought was aloe vera gel. So aloe vera does a bunch of good things. You can look up the list online, but when it comes to tropical vacations, you really need this for sunburns. It soothes, it cools, and it heals the skin when you are burnt. So if you're prone to getting burnt, this is a must bring. All right, so another thing you want to bring is lotion. This is essential if you want to avoid that peeling situation. Every time I come home from the beach or just out in the ocean, swimming in the salt water, I take a shower and I lather lotion on me. So this one is by Bath & Body Works. This scent is Sweet Magnolia and Clementine. It smells so good. Another thing about lotion is I always choose a lotion that I've never used before. Something more on like the floral, fruity scent, something a little bit more tropical even, or just summery, because every time I smell this scent I want to think about Costa Rica. So that is why I do that, and because I don't have to bring a perfume bottle or anything, this is just like an all-in-one. All right, so the hotel that we stayed at actually gave us full-size shampoo and conditioner bottles to use throughout the week, so I knew I didn't have to bring any of that. But I just brought this little shower gel here, and this is Oahu Coconut Sunset. This also smells really good, by Bath & Body Works. It's just a travel size, and Hong and I both used it, my boyfriend and I, and we pretty much used just half of it. It has shea and vitamin E in it, which has healing properties and intense moisturizing properties, so this was really good. If you have to bring shower gel, shampoo, and conditioner and all that stuff, there are products like this by Philosophy that are kind of like an all-in-one. So this one is shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath. So you can also bring something like this if you need to. Also, a loofah is so essential. This one I actually didn't bring to Costa Rica. I actually left mine in Costa Rica hanging in the shower. So that was great. Sometimes you come to the hotel and you just feel so dirty from the suntan lotion and sweating and being on the beach and in the salt water. So this, just to like scrub it all off and kind of exfoliate your skin, is I feel like is pretty essential. So don't forget your loofah. So another essential that you should probably bring is medication. So this is if you become sick throughout your trip, which is awful, but you want to be prepared. The medication that I brought, I just brought it in like a little Ziploc bag. Gravol for motion sickness, and Hong took that before he went on the boat. There's also Tums for heartburn, mostly for Hong again. Also Benadryl is really good just in case like someone has an allergic reaction. And also Advil is just good for things like headaches, small things like that. So for me, this is like the essential medication kit to bring for vacation. All right, so that is all for the essentials, and now we are on to hair products. All right, so when it came to my hair routine in Costa Rica, I kept it super simple. Every night I would take a shower, and when my hair was wet, I would put on some BioSilk, which is a super hydrating hair serum. I basically just lathered it on, especially on my ends. I even use this at home. It's just my go-to essential for my hair, and I feel like my hair needed it really badly over there because of the salt water and just the heat. And then my hair either air dried or I went to sleep with it damp, and then when I woke up in the morning, sometimes I would have weird kinks in it and stuff just from sleeping on it a little bit wet. So I would just take my straightener and kind of like even things out, maybe like do a bit of a curl here and there just to make it look nice and wavy, and then that was it. That's all I did. So I basically brought this serum for my hair, as well as my straightener, and also of course a hairbrush and multiple hair ties, because when it got really hot, a hair tie was so necessary. All right, so that is pretty much all I did for my hair. So now we're on to some makeup. So this is my makeup bag. I actually brought a full load of makeup when I went to Costa Rica, which I totally did not need. But first of all, I want to mention my eyelashes. So I got eyelash extensions right before my trip. I actually got them for the trip, and they were like a lifesaver. Like I felt pretty every day without even trying. My friend actually did it, Quinn. I'll leave all her links below if you want to go contact her, because she did really good. Like this trip was very like adventurous and active, and I was thrown off like a banana boat. I went snorkeling. I jumped into a waterfall. After everything's all said and done, they still look the same. She did an amazing job. So go contact her so you can get your lashes done by her, especially for vacations, weddings, proms, whatever. She works from the Hamilton, Toronto area. So yeah, all her links are somewhere over here, probably down below for sure. So go check her out. So yeah, the lashes actually had a lot to do with how much makeup I put on, which was barely anything. I just had to wake up and look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I'm tan with lashes. So this is basically all I used for Costa Rica. I brought like the entire bag full, but this is all I used. All right, so my brows are pretty full without putting any product in it, but I did bring my Anastasia brow powder duo. I did use it a little bit, but very little, only because I barely put any makeup on my face. So when I do only my brows, and they really stand out, so I just like filled it in a tiny little bit here and there. But some products that I actually really used a lot were bronzer. I actually kind of used it as a setting powder because I got pretty dark during this trip, and some blush just for some color, as well as some highlights because you can't go on a vacation without some highlights. I also brought waterproof concealer. This is by Makeup Forever. I used this a tiny bit. I didn't break out at all during the trip, but it was good to have, and it's waterproof, so that works out pretty good for vacation. And the last makeup product that I brought was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. So this actually goes really well with any color of the skin color rainbow. I knew that I was about to change color when I was over there, so this one I could use the entire trip. It didn't matter what color I was. So this is actually really good, and the consistency of this is amazing, and there's a little bit of sparkle to it as well, so that's always really pretty on vacation. All right, so let's talk a little bit about clothes. So when packing for a tropical trip like this, the vibes there are totally different when compared to packing for somewhere like Vegas or something like that. I feel like when I packed for Vegas, everything was like totally planned out. One outfit for morning, an outfit for night, and then an outfit for like going out and clubbing. Like you do not need to pack like that for this type of vacation. The vibe in tropical places are very like carefree. No one cares what you're wearing. Unless you want to take some like Instagram pictures and things like that, then maybe you have to plan a little bit on certain days. But for the most part, it's a very carefree vibe. Like in Costa Rica, they have this saying or slogan, Pura Vida, which means like everything is just like chill, like just live your life. No one cares. Like, so my suggestion to you is just pack things that of course are cute, but are comfortable, are like loose and flowy clothes, like with this type of feel, just like loose flowy shorts. Same with these shorts, like they can still have like a little flair to them as well. You don't have to look like you're an extreme backpacker when you go there, but just something super easy. This has like a stretchy waistband. And then when it comes to tops, like get things that mix and match with each other, like just really simple tops. And then I have this top here as well. I actually re-wore a lot of my clothes just because you can make them look like totally different outfits once you start combining different things together. What I loved to wear when I was there were these little bandeau tube top things. I feel like this really helped with not getting weird like strappy tan lines, and they were like just super easy to throw on. I actually loved wearing this with these shorts. I thought it was really cute. And I also got this in black as well. Have like this kind of moment here. So overall for clothes, I would say clothes that are breathable, easy to wear. They have light fabrics that are easy to dry as well. And most of the time you are going to be wearing the same thing throughout the entire day. You will be hiking and then jumping into a waterfall, laying out on the beach, eating. So we need clothes that can go through all of those things. There are definitely some cute options out there. So if you guys want to know where I got all of these little pieces, because I actually got a lot of these pretty recently, just ask in the comments below and I will reply. Okay, so another thing that you want to bring is of course bathing suits. And the only thing that I have to say about bathing suits is yes, you can bring like your cute little bathing suits, especially if you want to take some Instagram pictures or whatever, but also bring some bathing suits that cover you very nicely and that hold everything together, such as like this black simple one here. Only because when you're snorkeling or if you're hiking, jumping off a waterfall or something like that, you really want to wear a bathing suit that can stay in place. A lot of bathing suits are really cute, but when it comes to like doing something active with them, things might fall out of place. So have those bathing suit options available for you as well. Also bring bathing suits that are good for tanning. So when you first get there, make sure you have like a nice base if you want to try to avoid bad tan lines and everything. So like a really little tube top type bathing suit with a small bottom, just for the first few days, so you can avoid some really bad tan lines, if that even matters to you. Okay, so another thing that of course you're going to bring are shoes. And when I was packing, I was having kind of a hard time thinking of what shoes to bring. I ended up bringing a lot of shoes, like all kinds of sandals, like 2 types of sneakers. Like you do not need that much. So I'm just going to show you what I actually used out of all the things that I brought. I definitely used sneakers. These aren't the sneakers specifically that I use. I actually use like an all black pair of sneakers, but they look really banged up right now because I actually went hiking in Costa Rica with them. So I'm just going to show you these ones. This is like for hardcore hiking activities, if you're even going to do that. I actually also swam with the sneakers as well, because some people bring like water shoes. So I just literally wore my normal shoes when I went into the waterfall, because the bottom of the waterfall is not, you know, it's not like a pool, it's not like a smooth bottom. There's like a bunch of like dead leaves and like smushy things at the bottom of that waterfall. So I protected my feet with my sneakers. So that's what I brought. Another good thing to bring is sandals that like wrap nicely around your ankles. And this is really good if you're going on like a lighter hike. It doesn't really protect your foot that much, but if you want your feet to like breathe a little bit, still look cute, and still keep it comfortable, these kind of sandals are actually really good. There's actually like a cushion to these sandals as well. This is by Emu Australia, like sometimes we would explore the rocks during like the low tide. I actually wore flip-flops when exploring those rocks, and then my flip-flops actually broke. If I was wearing sandals that wrapped around my ankles like this, that wouldn't be the case. So I feel like this kind of sandal is really great to have as another option. Also, just like normal flip-flops, these are like leopard print, and I feel like leopard print kind of like goes with everything. And when choosing shoes, you want things that are neutral, that can go with a bunch of outfits, because the less shoes you bring, the better, because you really don't want to ever pack too much, right? So also I brought these slides. This seems like a lot of shoes, but these are actually the shoes that I wore there. So I brought these slides, and I feel like, I don't know, I could dress these up a little bit because of that little bit of gold there. So that is that for shoes. So the next thing is jewelry, and this is going to be a really quick one because I barely wore any jewelry. I'm not like a jewelry type of person, and I feel like you shouldn't be too flashy when you go into some of the tropical places that are out there, because you just will stand out as a target, as someone to rob. So try not to be too flashy. But if you're staying at a resort, you might want to dress up for dinner or something like that. So I would say bring like maybe like one statement necklace. This will literally dress up any kind of outfit, even if it's like kind of a casual outfit. But I feel like for Costa Rica, if you're doing like a non-all-inclusive, non-resorty type of vacation, it would almost feel weird to wear something like super flashy, just because the vibe there just isn't like that. The only thing that I wore were these like hoop earrings, and they're like some really cheap hoop earrings, and these are the exact ones that I brought. I wore them swimming, I did everything with these. But yeah, if you're going to bring any jewelry, just make sure it's cheap. You don't want to lose it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry when you dive in here.
You don't want to get robbed or be a target. But yeah, just don't go too crazy on the jewelry. Alright, so if you're anything like us, we like to record everything when it comes to our vacations and things like that. Go check out our vlogs if you haven't already. But anyways, that leads me to my next thing, is all the tech stuff. If we had a drone, we would have brought it with us, but we didn't. So if you guys have a drone, bring it with you. That could be really handy, especially if you like to make videos and things like that. But we bought like a GoPro. This was really handy. Anything you do that is active, any water sports or anything like that, like you need the GoPro. And then we brought like our normal camera, our G7X. Don't forget any of your chargers, obviously. All right, so we knew that we were going to be vlogging like for the entire day, so we wanted to make sure that we had an extra battery. And we also bought like a larger size memory card, only because we didn't want to worry about running out of memory throughout the day. And then what was even more helpful was this portable charger. So if you're going anywhere similar to Costa Rica or anything like that, and you're going to be driving around and traveling for the entire day, a portable charger is like essential. If we didn't have our phones at any point of the day at all, we basically would be lost, because we need the GPS, we need to search on Google to see what restaurants are good to go to and all that stuff. So this was actually very, very useful for us. And of course, do not forget your headphones. This is especially useful on the plane. If there's like a movie or something that you want to watch, then that is a must. So another thing that we actually used a lot was a backpack, and this is like perfect for hiking, going on our little road trips throughout Costa Rica. We just put everything in this one backpack, and then we were off for the day. If you are staying at a resort, you might just need like a little beach bag or something like that, just to carry your stuff from the hotel room to the beach. Very simple. So my last tip that I have for you is, I don't know if you noticed, but all of my products that I brought still have like tape on it. So I actually used Scotch tape on all of my products just to tape it closed, just in case any of them opened on the way there, which actually happened one time before. So I definitely learned my lesson, and I hope you learn that from me as well. And also don't forget to bring that Scotch tape with you on the trip so you can pack up all your products on your way back home. Okay, so that is basically all I have for this video today. I hope this helped you. I know it was a very long, extensive list. I was actually planning on making a short video for this, but there's just so many essentials that you have to bring when it comes to vacation, and I didn't want to forget anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you could comment down below, like this video, and subscribe. And I actually made it to 1,000 subscribers recently, just the other day. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. So I hope this helped you, and if you know anyone at all that is going on vacation, let them know about this video. I hope that can help them as well. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.